fucking welcome.
Will The Boys Season 4 have a sequel, or is it the last movie in the series? So, the upcoming season of The Boys is shaping up to be a game changer, especially after the explosive events of the previous season and the Gen V spin-off. Hughie and Butcher are likely in for a rough ride, given the twists and turns their characters have already faced. With Homelander's erratic behavior escalating and the introduction of temp-V superpowers, the stakes have never been higher.
This country is corrupt beyond repair, so we gotta save it.
Friends, you better think again.
It's not gonna be easy. We'll have to do some terrible things.
For the greater good.
You'll no longer be beloved celebrities.
But with good in the fewest of ways.
You will be wrathful gods. Show me a little wrath.
Also, the addition of a second trailer amps up the excitement, showing us just how intense and action-packed the new season will be. Are you excited to see how it all plays out? Prime Video had to navigate some unexpected bumps along the way thanks to the Hollywood strikes of 2023, but your favorite superpower drama is set to make its triumphant return on June 13, 2024. One of the biggest draws of The Boys has always been the epic clash between Billy Butcher and Homelander, and it looks like things are only going to get more intense in Season 4, especially after the events of Gen V finale. We've already seen these two come to blows in Season 3, but with both men nursing deep-seated grudges, their rivalry is far from over. Despite Homelander's immense powers, he's never quite managed to get the better of Butcher, who's been the thorn in the side of VOD International and the Seven since day one. With Homelander's grip on reality slipping, and Butcher willing to do whatever it takes to bring him down, Season 4 promises to be an awesome movie. With secrets exposed, alliances shattered, and the fate of the world hanging in the balance, The Boys Season 4 will be an absolute must-watch. The ongoing feud between Billy Butcher and Homelander is what all fans are raving about, and it's about to get even crazier in Season 4, all thanks to the mind-blowing Gen V finale. So after Kate and Sam freed the captive Supes from the woods, things got pretty intense. The newly freed Supes went on a bit of a rampage, taking out humans left and right to show their dominance. Luckily, our main crew managed to step in and stop them. But then, just when you think it's all settled, Homelander walks in, laying down the law and making us all wonder if he's actually considering leading a full-blown Supe uprising. And this whole setup is just perfect for setting up an epic showdown between Butcher and Homelander. Butcher's always been the one with a bone to pick with Supes, seeing them all as bad news. Sure, his views have softened a bit thanks to folks like Kimiko and Starlight, but with the looming threat of his super-led war, you can't really blame him for this deep-seated hatred. As we look ahead to The Boys Season 4, it's clear that Butcher and Homelander are on a collision course. Both of them are so convinced they're in the right, and it's setting the stage for one heck of a showdown. Gen V's tease of a super revolution led by Homelander really highlights just how similar he and Butcher are, despite being on opposite sides. Both are willing to go to extreme lengths for their goals, which are fueled by their deep-seated anti-human or anti-Supe views. Butcher's no stranger to extreme actions, planning the killing of Translucent and being involved in the deaths of many other Supes, all in his quest to take down Homelander. On the other hand, Homelander, while having less tangible goals, has committed numerous horrible acts, from murdering innocent people for his amusement to eliminating anyone who opposes him. While Homelander may be objectively worse in his actions, some argue that Butcher might be the true villain of The Boys, given his ruthless tactics. He's used and discarded his friends when they've stood in the way of his goals, showing that, much like Homelander, he prioritizes his mission over personal connections. Despite caring about the boys, Butcher has shown that they've come second to his ultimate goal, often leaving them behind or going solo to confront Homelander. In this sense, Butcher isn't all that different from his nemesis. While Homelander lacks true friends, he's also willing to sacrifice his allies if they don't serve his cause. Despite Butcher's deeper connections with those around him, his hate-fueled quest for revenge causes him to mirror his sworn enemy in more ways than one. You know, TV shows love a good redemption arc, but when it comes to The Boys, it's a different story. Both Homelander and Billy Butcher are central to the plot, but they're not exactly the kind of characters you root for to turn over a new leaf. Billy Butcher is a fan favorite, no doubt. His unfiltered humor and flawed but likable persona make him stand out, but he's also the necessary evil in the fight against Homelander. Whether he gets to take down Homelander or meets his end trying, his story needs closure, even if it's not the happiest. As for Homelander, redemption shouldn't even be on the table. While other characters like Huey, Starlight, and Frenchie might deserve a shot at a better ending, Homelander's too far gone. He's the show's true villain, and even though he has his moments, he's too evil to be redeemed. So while we might love to hate him, don't expect a fairy tale ending for either of these characters. Gen V's finale gives a lot of hints for The Boys Season 4, setting the stage for some explosive plot lines. One major reveal was Homelander's direct involvement in trapping Marie and other Gen V characters in a VOD facility. The God U Massacre, where Homelander is a key player, could be a pivotal moment in shaping the sentiment towards Supes in the upcoming season. Another development was the revelation that Victoria Newman played a crucial role in Marie's entry into Godolphin. These two characters have a lot in common, including powers and a shared history at the Red River Institute. Newman's intentions and alignment make her a major antagonist in the making, especially if her connection to Marie puts her at odds with Homelander. Moving on from Gen V, the Season 3 finale of The Boys sets the stage for some clear storylines in Season 4. Newman's ascent to Vice President marks her as The Boys' new primary target. Starlight's full-time collaboration with the team, Butcher's limited lifespan due to temp fee use, and Homelander's escalating danger following a publicized act of violence all promise intense plot points. Despite Black Noir's apparent demise, his storyline is far from over. Vought's attempt to cover up his death hints at a possible cloning angle, which could play a significant role in the upcoming events. With Maeve presumed dead, Starlight's departure and Homelander taking on a more prominent role in raising Ryan and recruiting new 7 members, the stage is set for a season full of twists and turns. Season 3 of The Boys has shaken things up by giving Billy Butcher powers thanks to Compound V. This means he's now on a whole new level, potentially able to take on the mighty Homelander himself. In the comics, Butcher and the crew were already juicing up with Compound V before the series began, with Huey being the last to join the superpowered club. Even though Butcher was powerless in the traditional superhero sense in the first 2 seasons, he's always managed to outwit Homelander. Now, with powers, he's become a much more serious threat to Vought's poster boy. In the show, the boys are mostly a non-powered group, except for Kimiko. But now with more of them getting superpowers, they're stepping up their game. This mirrors our storyline from the comics where the boys surprise a group called Teenage Kicks, who underestimated them due to their lack of powers. Huey's accidental killing of a Teenage Kicks member with a punch showcases just how potent Compound V can be in enhancing human capabilities. Homelander, on the other hand, is one of the strongest Supes around. Thanks to his early exposure to Compound V, with flight, laser vision, super strength, and super speed in his toolkit, he's a force to be reckoned with. However, Homelander's weakness lies in how easy it is to manipulate him due to his emotional nature. While Billy Butcher may not match Homelander in sheer power, his cunning, manipulation skills, and newfound powers from Compound V could make him a real threat. He might not be on Homelander's level in a straight-up fight, but he's definitely going to make things interesting. In the Boys comics, Billy Butcher wouldn't stand much of a chance against Homelander in a straight-up brawl. This is Amazon's The Boys we're talking about, and they're not afraid to shake things up. With Butcher already sporting some cool laser eyes in the Season 3 trailer, who knows what other tricks he might have up his sleeve. Super speed, flight, who knows what's in store. A fair fight between Butcher and Homelander probably isn't on the cards. Butcher's all about strategy, so if he's going up against the big guy, you can bet he's got a plan. Whether the boys will give Butcher even more powers or introduce abilities for the rest of the team is anyone's guess, but one thing's certain, Homelander might be Vought's top dog, but Butcher with superpowers? That's a showdown worth watching. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe for more engaging content. Until next time.